You're going to have to bear with me on some poses. We're going to have to get him just like this. As you can see, yeah, he keeps tipping, but...
Sean Solo 8.
Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Vintage Collection action figure review. As you can see here, Moff Gideon is thinking, you have something I want, which is absolutely epic. I can't wait to try the Darksaber on Mando just to see how it looks, but in packaging, this guy is absolutely epic. Some people probably aren't going to want to open this one at all, but you can see it's all weathered and dirty. I wish I had the regular version. Mine isn't coming until maybe 2 more months still, which is a little bit of a bummer. Grogu comes with him in the package. It looks like he's going to have some articulation in there, and also a nice ice cream maker. And for those who know, you know what I'm talking about the ice cream maker. You can see it comes with another head on the side there, which is Din Djarin. And of course, it looks like you're going to get some Beskar Steel. And on this side of the package, you can see he has a jetpack in there, which is pretty darn sweet. On the back, he is VC-177, and you can see the wave that he comes in. I have pretty much all of these figures up on the channel for review, so feel free to check those out. There is the UPC if you need it. Without further ado, thanks for checking out today's video. Let's open up Din Djarin, The Mandalorian, and let's take a closer look. You have something I want, for sure. I tried to get Mando on the turntable, but he just kept tipping over, guys. So you're going to have to bear with me on some poses. We're going to have to get him just like this. As you can see, yeah, he keeps tipping. But the only reason for that, he just doesn't have any rockers in his feet, which is the only downfall I see on this figure. But as you can see, yeah, he looks sweet, man. I really dig it. The cape is definitely different. They put so much weathering on this figure, it's not even funny. But as you can see, yeah, he holds his pistol just fine. Looks pretty darn sweet. Let me get him looking down his sniper rifle really quick. And here's Din Djarin with the child looking down his sniper rifle. Pretty cool. He articulates really well in that pose, as you can see. Yeah, I might keep mine on the shelf like that. It looks pretty sweet. It's definitely difficult to get him in that position, but it does work. Let me give you guys a close-up on that. But yeah, he looks sweet, man. What a great action figure. And can you believe it's only 3.75? Isn't that crazy? But the detail on this figure is just great. Spot on. You can see this armor right here is all messed up. There's brown and black paint on there. It looks really sweet. This side here has dents, and of course it has the same brown and black paint mixed in. His gun, I accidentally put it in backwards. Look at that. Absolutely off the hook. They did such a great job on this. A lot of care went into this figure, but it's just a shame getting your hands on it. What a bummer. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely epic. I'm really pleased with this figure. I hope we get even more. Let's take a close-up look at Mando's helmet. You can see the weathering on there is just sweet. The paint job on this helmet is really good. Really spot on. You can see all the grease and black burning and scorching marks. It looks pretty cool. I don't remember him looking like that in the show, though. And of course, he has his little mud horn symbol up there on the top. Looks like the gloves are a rollover from the last figure. The chest plate looks really cool. Really digging this figure. I wish I had the regular Beskar version. I will be getting him eventually. The belt on here is the same as the last one. Let's see. There's 2 holes in the back there, one for the jetpack and then one for his rifle. But last time this rifle didn't want to go in very well. Let's see how it works with the new Din Djarin. But it fits in the rubber piece better than the last one. But yeah, I'm just going to leave mine in just like that. Will it fit with the jetpack also? Now the jetpack's kind of tricky. You have to put it in at an angle, otherwise it just won't fit properly. But yeah, you can actually have them hold both, so that looks pretty cool. And while we're here, I'll go ahead and show you his gun. Paint job on that is really good. Really a lot for your money out of this figure, which is pretty sweet. But let's go ahead and pop off his head and see how easy that is. You can see it's just on a peg in there. And we're going to go ahead and put on Din Djarin's head. And yeah, that just pegged in really nicely. But you can see it looks really good. The only thing that I'm worried about is that black stuff on the bottom there. Is that a beard or what is that? Facial hair? I'm not too sure. But it definitely looks like the actor. The hair detail is pretty outrageous. He's got a huge chin. But yeah, it looks cool. Way better than it did in the photos, that's for sure. We're gonna go ahead and try to have him holding Grogu and see how that looks, because he can look down, which looks sweet. He looks sweet too. Looks almost as good as the Black series. Yeah, detail all around. He's got little feet that look like they would articulate, but they don't. They're just little bumps on there. And his arms do articulate. They slide up and down. And they don't pop out anywhere near as bad as the Black series. And you can see his head articulates also. So he does move around too. Pretty darn cool, but let's have him reach his arm up. You can see, yeah, you can get there. Pretty darn close. It's more like a slap. You can have him holding him just like that. Would look pretty cool. Where's looking down, talking to him. But it's definitely a good look. Let's go ahead and go over Din Djarin's articulation. I'll go ahead and take his gun off for that. His head, as you can see, pops down really well. Same with Mando's head, is pretty much identical on here. And he does have plenty of emotion side to side. His arms, so about right there. Rotates 360. Has a single jointed elbow and has a beautiful hinge on the inside. Nice soft fingers, which are really tricky to hold his rifle, but it holds his gun really well. He's got a nice ball on the upper part of his body here, which gives him really good range of motion. He's got those really cool legs that I like on these vintage collection, where there's a hinge in there and also a ball. So, and then there's also a swivel cut up in the thigh. Single jointed knee. The only thing I wish Mando had was a rocker in these feet, because he would just look a lot cooler to pose, and he would stand a lot better too. But the hinge works good, and then there's a nice rotation in there. Why no rocker? What do you guys think? You think he'll end up being the ruler of Mandalore? Not too sure on that. But we'll ultimately see, won't we? Yeah, he can hold it. I can see a lot of people doing some cool videos with that. Let's put on his other head again. But you can see it snaps on and off very easy. Tilts up, tilts back, and of course lots of emotion in there. Okay, we're going to take a look at some of the accessories. So this is everything that you get out of the package. As you can see, you get the child, Mando, an extra head, his jetpack, 2 pieces of Beskar. This one looks like it's several of them stuck together, but let me just zoom in on this thing and give you guys a look at that. But you can see the little Beskar symbol up there on the top, and then you get one small one also with another symbol on the top. But yeah, these are very, very tiny. You're not going to want to lose those. And then of course it comes with this famous ice cream maker. And it really was an ice cream maker, guys. If you watch like the making of or anything like that, on The Empire Strikes Back, that's what this is. So Jon Favreau actually put that on there. How this opens, I don't think there is an easy way. Well, when I pull it, it's easier. And it can open up this way. And then, of course, the lid comes off altogether, which I had earlier. Looks like there's a little button in there. So yeah, it pops off on the top too. So several different ways to play with this. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. It's nice and sturdy and soft. But I'm going to keep my Beskar inside this thing for sure, so I don't ever lose it. In case you're wondering, he does hold the ice cream maker pretty good. So, and I've got my Beskar already in there. But yeah, he does hold it well. It doesn't fall. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this guy on the shelf. There's so many different ways, but really, really cool pack. Thanks for checking out today's video. Check out one of the videos you see up on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next one.